Hey guys, so a quick update on Justin Bieber. I did one a while back. I couldn't go into detail, it's obviously YouTube, about, the parties around Diddy's house and the things he did witness and underage activities and things along those lines. Allegedly, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. But it was really dark stuff. So obviously now they are expecting twins, him and Hailey. So let's just see. First of all, let's just do a check-in on him. How does he feel about becoming a partner, a father? I'm going to call him JJ. How does JJ feel about becoming a father? How does he feel? He would do things completely differently straight away. I'm even seeing if he had kids, it's almost like, it sounds really weird, guys, but did you ever see those like millionaires? They have the playpens for dogs, like the metal grates, like where the dog can't get out. They're really posh, high end. It's literally like his children will be guarded, even though they're going to be brought up with money and affluence and everything. It's like they're heavily guarded. Literally, I'm even seeing, because I know spirit can be on images, okay, but it's almost like the dogs are in the pen, and you even have guard dogs around the pen. It's like completely guarded, and obviously I feel that's going to be from Hollywood, completely guarded. This is how they're trying to show me. But let's just see, how does he feel about being a father? How does he feel? Because I keep hearing him doing things differently. Yeah, heavily guarded. This is literally the protection card, the go away, the standoff card, don't come near me, stay back, stay back. So it's definitely the protective instinct is coming out even before they're born here. With this energy here, stay away, don't come near, stay away. So definitely that protection element coming through very strongly because of what he went through as well. Now, Six of Swords is the energy of moving away here. So it could be moving away from the media, for example, or having some time out. But let's just see what that means there. What does he mean by moving away? Moving away. I do even wonder if they've even spoken about moving overseas or having... with the sun moving away, it's travel overseas to a hot country, taking things slowly, taking time out. I do wonder if they have some holiday home, Bahamas or somewhere like that, where they will spend a big part of their time completely away. I'm hearing traffic. Now, I don't mean traffic like that. I mean traffic, cars, people, non-stop. Everybody will be after them, literally. It's like he wants some kind of retreat and to take his time to be a parent. I'm hearing questioning about his parenting as well. He's very aware even the way he could pick up a child is going to be critiqued, by everybody. He just wants time away to learn to be a father, like everyone would learn to be a father when they're first a father. You're not a father overnight. You might have a child, but you need to learn how to bring up a child, those kind of things, the basics of childcare. I really feel he needs that time away, and that's what he's thinking about this when it comes to the babies. The Hermit, again, is another card about going inwards, taking time out, coming away, taking time out, retreating. Overall, again, what did I say about protected? Very happy, very positive, life-changing moment for him, extremely possessive. Don't come near me, stay away. Extremely. I would go as far as saying there were some people that would like to see the children that he doesn't want to say no to. So in a way, he would rather retreat than have them meet his children, if that makes sense. I don't mean family members. I feel this is industry. So overall, looking forward to this new chapter, scared, wants to have time out from everybody. And I still feel some kind of retreat where we may not even know. They may even just disappear off radar for like 3 to 4 weeks or something completely. And it's because they're in another country trying to adjust to everything, to motherhood, fatherhood. But overall, good energy, just very, very protective over what's going to happen here. Now, obviously, all this thing with Diddy coming up at the same time as, it's just a lot coming up about hidden videos of Bieber and things along those lines. If you know what I mean, just Google it. You'll see stuff I can't talk about here. How does he feel about the situation with Diddy right now? I do feel in a way when people want him to speak out, it's almost like the church saved him and God saved him and gave him a release. And it's almost like I'm going back to God. So he could leave and escape, so to speak, but he couldn't speak on it. Does that make sense? It's almost like, we will let you go, but you can't speak on it. You can't speak on it, you know? You can't speak on it. So let's just see how he feels. Apprehensive is the word I pick up. Apprehensive, new knowledge coming through. So new knowledge for me are things that he's worried is going to be seen by the masses, because he doesn't want to talk about it. He wants to stay away in his bubble where he is now. But if any evidence comes up with him in it, then he will have to speak for himself. And that's what he's scared of most, because that could put him in a dangerous situation, and he wants to stay out of it. He wants to stay away. I still sense strongly the way he was released from everything was by keeping stum. I'm seeing a zip across his mouth, being quiet, not speaking about it. Now imagine if you're not meant to say anything, just say, you know, that mafia, whatever, there was a crime and you saw something and they said, look, we're not going to do anything to you as long as you stay out of it and you stay away, you know? And then a video comes up from the crime scene and the police see you stood there watching it. They're going to want to talk to you. And you're trying to deny it ever happened and you're caught on video. It's this kind of thing, keeping stum. It's going to be very hard to keep quiet with that going on, is what I'm sensing. And that's what makes him nervous more than anything, because he doesn't want to speak out. I know, because I was just looking at the Yummy video, if anyone's seen that, which is really, the plate with Justin Bieber as a child at the end, so this banquet, you know, it's just nuts. How does he feel? How does he feel? I do feel he's completely thrown himself into his music and work behind the scenes right now. Knight of Pentacles means working incredibly hard financially. Eight of Pentacles energy coming through is again trying to rebuild a brand new mental way of seeing things here. You know, 10 of Swords is a card of endings. Do you know the interesting thing is, guys, this is all the work energy cards here, working, slaving. Then we have a complete ending to it all, and then we have happiness here. So I do wonder now if this energy is actually about the contracts he had before, where he was with these record labels where he had no control over his life, and then he had a mental epiphany, he's happier now. Now this is interesting, yeah, I do. I feel this is the breakaway moment he's had. 10 of Swords is a complete ending, you know, working like a dog. 9 of Cups, happier, he's left now. And then the Ace of Wands is his own creative energy coming in. And for me, the one is just him. Him, solo projects, that kind of thing. It's just, I know he was always a solo artist, but I meant managing himself more, having control of his career more. So we do have that creative element, him coming in, and an epiphany. Now let's just see. Trying to let go of everything and having hope for the future with a star there, which is great. Wanting a brand new chapter, feeling positive. He's still going to be held back by things that have happened with this 4 of Cups energy. That's still going to come in. He may go through a good patch and then they get drawn back by bad patches. And I feel a lot of this is media and these stories, conspiracy stories that bring up a lot of information that he'd rather just move on from, if I'm honest. The High Priestess as well, spiritual advice, looking for God. Now let's just see. Will he make any more videos like Mummy where he will speak out about the music industry? Will he speak out about the music industry more? I feel it would be, but it's more likely to be in... I'm hearing the word decipher. So a bit like the Yummy video, you would have to decipher what's going on for the music video. It's very going to be symbol heavy, that kind of thing. I'd even question if, I don't know if he's used Illuminati and eyes and all that kind of stuff before, but I do wonder if he would actually use that in there. Mixed with elements of God as well, and the cross and things like that, showing the side he chose. Because it's really weird, but when I'm seeing his music videos, I'm seeing 2 armies, the light army and the dark army, and him trying to show the battle and which side he's on, rather than completely outing people, is what I see right now. So yeah, I do feel that. Let's just see in the cards. Let's just see in the cards here. Outing. I'm trying to explain how this outing thing would be. Okay, so they're giving me an image of the sun, which would be the pure truth of everything, okay? But then they're showing like a cloth around the sun, like a Muslim material. So you're still getting the light coming through, okay? You're still getting elements coming through of the truth, but the bigger picture is hidden, if that makes sense. Almost like partial eclipse I'm hearing as well, seeing the sun, which would be the truth, and a partial eclipse is a tiny slither of the truth coming through, but the majority is still hidden. It's almost like until he gains his confidence and feel he's safe, because he's more protective than ever now of the, he's going to be a father. The Chariot, 1,000,000%. The Chariot is completely torn between how far does he want to go with this musical element of outing certain people. One moment he's like, do you know what? Look, the light side and the dark side. One moment thinking, yeah, I'm going to go down and just do it anyway. And the next moment almost being scared. You don't want to go down that track again. Be careful with your involvement. Heavy involvement. He's scared of having heavy involvement again in that sense. So I do feel we're going to see elements of it in the music videos, but not the full picture, not the full picture. It's still this up and down energy with him as we go along. It's moments of feeling happy, successful, like he's going to overcome everything, feeling love towards his wife, and then going back again to drama, to heartache, to sadness, to battling these moods. And I feel the reason is he's never going to be allowed to heal, because it's always going to be information coming up about this, about Diddy, about what's going on, about video. You can't really fully heal when it's always dragged back up. And people said, why did Cassie want to settle, But it's like they want to move on. She's got a new husband, family and everything now. And it's like they want to move on, and he feels he can't, So his way of gaining control will be speaking out in music videos, but not fully. Like I said, it's almost these eclipse moments. So last thing here. Actually, let's just do some cards here. Let's just see this relationship with Diddy right now as in the connection. Very quickly. Current energy, future energy between both of them. Oh. Future energy. It's just almost like this energy of being in it, dragged back in. The current energy, I do feel Diddy in a crazy way with this Three of Cups energy and the Happy Families card wants to kind of make amends in some way or make sure everything's cool between them. With this Happy Families card, the three of them coming back together, uniting as a family, that would be a wish, so to speak. But the Justin energy here is staying away at the Hermit and not being contained. I'm hearing contained. Going forward, we still get this really weird energy where Diddy will be in his life some way with the Six of Cups. It's almost like the X card coming back in your life. Again, this energy of I don't feel Justin will be committed to having any kind of relationship as such there. I'm hearing keep tabs on him. It's almost like, how could I explain this? Imagine if I robbed a bank with somebody, okay? And we got the money and we went our own ways. And then they could find a piece of evidence or something like that. And you keep tabs. So you happen to call this person that robbed the bank, would be out of the blue, and say, hey, mate, we've seen what's in the papers. Don't worry, we're going to be okay. We'll be fine, Just don't say anything would be cool. It's almost like keeping tabs energy of him. Now, I have no idea if they're in contact right now at all, or I have not got a clue. But I still feel Diddy, in a way, will have some kind of contact or someone to speak to him and pass the messages on to him. It's like when you're friends but not friends, it's almost like having a family member you don't like. They're still family in a way. They're still trying to be around you, but you don't really want to spend time with them. That's the kind of energy. I'm getting like the weird, creepy uncle. I get Diddy being this uncle. And Justin's like, I never got history, but, I'm cool. I hope you're doing well, mate. I'm at, stepping back. I've got a lot going on in my life. It's that kind of energy. I just don't see good energy. I mean, with Diddy ever trying to come back in here, we get arguments, drama, extreme anxiety, him trying to run a mile, bringing everything back up again, So overall, oh God, I don't see Justin being out of this anytime soon, I feel over time, and I would say over years, it might be till he gets to buddy 50 years old where the full truth will come out. But in the meantime, you might get tidbits in music videos and things like that, But overall, I can't see him just coming out completely right now, especially as a father, if he's going to be a father. It's too risky. It's just too risky. And last question. How did he feel Diddy was with him in the past? When he took him on with Usher, how does he feel about that time? I mean, recently he was doing interviews saying he was high all the time, he was on pills and God saved him. Let's just see though, let's just see. How does he feel about that time? How does he feel about that time? He's definitely reflecting on it now. And I do feel that's because obviously everything coming up with the raids and everything is making him go back to that period of time. Extremely painful decisions, trying to move on, in the crossfire, keeps getting pulled back when he doesn't want to. So like I said about the energy moving forward as well, keeps getting drawn back in when he's trying to move forward, okay? The Death card. The Death card as well. Obviously, card of complete endings, death, danger. He just wants out. There's still fear. I mean, scared of death. It's like painful decision. Looking back, he's scared. There's fear. It's almost like I'm hearing he's trying to keep the peace. He's trying to keep the peace in a way. He's gone to God, but it's difficult. My God, it is like the mafia, like a witness, and you're scared to speak out. He's just trying to get away from it, like I said. 8 of Cups energy, moving away, wants to get away from what's going on. His focus keeps getting drawn back because of all the media. He wants it over. He wants it finished. It's painful for him with his 2 of Swords energy here. He wants to move away. He wants to move on. He keeps getting pulled back in. It's not what he wants right now. He's even trying to block it. He doesn't want to think about it. He's trying to block it. It scares him, you know? So like I said, I feel when he gets confidence, he's going to speak out. There you go. When he feels confident, this is the guy that's confident, cat that's got the cream, got everything lined up. When he feels confident and supported and more balanced, like I said, I do feel you're going to get bits of information coming out, maybe music videos, symbology, because you can't really prove that to anybody. But overall, I still feel this energy up and down with him because of everything, because of the trauma, up and down energy. But right now he's thinking more about, as a father-to-be, about protection and guarding his family and kids rather than doing a tell-all interview. You know, just while she's pregnant, the stress alone of that is just no, it's not what he wants right now. So I feel he will get his confidence and his strength from his music videos or when he writes something creatively. It could be a line in a song. And it will feel very freeing writing it. And when it's released, he might panic and think people are going to read between the lines and see what happened there. You know, my history. Oh, I just get bad stuff with him. Like passed along, passed around. This happened before. The parties, people being passed around, him witnessing things. I mean, how do you move on from that when it's constantly in the media and that person is a media figure? You're going to see their face everywhere, hear their music. You know, how? So I feel the way he will move on from that, like I said, is gaining his confidence and strength from his songs, his music videos, to express small tidbits of information where he feels, I said something that I've been holding in for so long, but it won't be all of it, if that makes sense. Wow. Okay. I am off, guys. Any questions, write them below in the comments. I can always do a part 2, but I've got to be careful what I write on YouTube, obviously. And this is all allegedly. This is just my opinions, and it's just for entertainment purposes only.